James is struggling with his budget at the start of his Antiques road trip. Catch up with Mr. Lewis and Anita Manning after we kick off our brand new quiz show with Nick Hancock here on BBC Two, Breakaway.
Hello and welcome to Breakaway. There's up to £10,000 to be won for crossing this finish line. But will today's players stick together and win together, or break away from the pack in a bid to win everything for themselves? Today's 6 players are...
Hiya, my name's Dom and I'm a barman from Wimbledon.
Hi, I'm Linda. I'm a retired personnel officer from Windsor.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm marketing executive from Kent.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm a teacher from Shropshire.
Hi, my name's Damien and I'm a client relationship manager from Worcester.
Hi, my name's Jackie and I'm a customer service manager from Devon.
Please take your place on the start line. 30 correct answers stand between you and the finish line. And with every correct answer, you will win £100 for the communal prize pot waiting for you all to share at the end. But any one of you can, if you choose, break away from the pack. And if you cross that finish line, the entire prize fund will be yours. If you break away, every question is worth £300, 3 times as much. But answer a single question wrong and you run the risk of instant elimination. There are 7 subject categories of 3 questions each. And then the final 9 questions are potluck. They could be about anything whatsoever. But before I start asking you those questions, you have an important decision to make. You will be given the chance to break away now and after every 3 questions. You can see the breakpoints marked on the track. You will have 5 seconds to decide, and only the person who buzzes in first will break away. If you break away now, I will throw in a £1,000 bonus for showing such courage or stupidity or whatever it may be. For the chance to win £10,000, does anybody want to break away? Keeping your heads low, not taking a risk. Want to test the water first, see what the questions are like, see what your other team members are like. That's entirely fair. Today's 7 subject categories are there on the screen. And your first subject is Hollywood stars. You will have 15 seconds to answer each question. One and only one of you must step forward and give me the answer before the time runs out. Question 1. Who played Sugar Cane in the 1959 classic Some Like It Hot?
Possibly. The only one I know is Marilyn Monroe in that.
It wasn't. It was.
I don't know.
10 seconds.
It was.
Go for it.
Go.
8 seconds. Linda steps forward. Linda.
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Is the answer Marilyn Monroe?
Yes!
Well done. You're up and running. £100 is on the board. Worked nicely. Some didn't know, some did. That's the way it's going to work as a team. Question 2. Who played Billy Costigan alongside Matt Damon in the 2006 Oscar-winning film The Departed?
Again, I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly is, actually. I think you're right there, Dom.
Go for it,
Dom, yeah.
Dom steps forward. Dom.
Okay, was it Leonardo DiCaprio?
Is it Leonardo DiCaprio? Well done, well done. I love the way you're working. I particularly like Jackie, who's always the first in to look across and say, I don't know this. I just want to make it very clear, I've no idea. Don't look at me. I'm not your person.
It's going to be a theme.
That's good. Dom, well done. Question 3. Which actor won his only Oscar for the 1969 film True Grit?
That's John Wayne, I think.
John Wayne.
I'll go for it.
Go.
Damien.
I think it's John Wayne.
Is it John Wayne?
Ooh.
Well done. Perfect start. 3 questions, £300. The answers are coming from all over. Well, almost all over, Jackie. We have reached today's first break point. But before we ask if you want to break away, there's something that might influence your decision. This is your chance to win yourself a life. Now, lives are very important. If you choose to break away and play on the breakaway track, as I've told you, the questions are worth £300, but you risk instant elimination. A life will protect you should you have a difficult question here and get it wrong. There are 5 lives that can be won throughout the game. This is the first of them. This sets a marker, gives you a chance, makes you stronger than those around you. You've worked perfectly as a team. Now you have to play for yourselves. First one to buzz in and answer correctly will win themselves a life. Who, where, or what is this? This popular pastime, devised by Liverpudlian Arthur Wynne, was first seen in America in 1913. The craze reached Britain in 1922 and 2 years later made its debut in a newspaper, the Daily Express, on the 2nd of November. Damien.
I'm going to go for crosswords.
Damien's going to go for crossword. OK, if the answer is crossword, Damien wins a life. If it's not, Damien, you're frozen out and the other 5 continue to play. Is the answer crossword? Well done, Damien. Excellent. So, Damien has our first life. There it is. Slightly clashes with the yellow, but still looks nice. You've got the life. You also get to choose the next subject category. Choose from inventions, football, space, Charles Dickens, kings and queens, chart toppers. Damien.
I'll go for Charles Dickens, please.
Damien's going for Charles Dickens. Sometimes people choose the ones that are difficult because they're not going to break away and they need the pack to help them. Sometimes they choose the one that they're very good on because they're thinking of breaking away. The reason I mention that is because that's the question I'm going to ask you next. It's very early and you've done very nicely as a team. Stay together. Keep getting all the questions right. Go through that line as a team. You share £3,000. Each of you goes home with £500. If you were to break away now and make it to the end on your own, you would take home £8,400. Very simple piece of maths. Does anybody want to break away? Still staying as a team, but you've done perfectly well so far. Giggles of relief, I think, there. Slight doubts, I don't know, but anyway, the fact is the next 3 questions will be on Charles Dickens and you will face them as a team. You need to get them right. If you get one wrong, the money is wiped away. First question on Charles Dickens is question 4. Miss Havisham is a character in which Charles Dickens novel?
Expectations, yeah.
Linda's stepping forward very quickly. Linda.
Great Expectations.
Is the answer Great Expectations? Yes. Well done. Another £100. Another question answered correctly. £400 up there. Question 5. Which Charles Dickens novel was turned into a 1992 film starring Michael Caine?
Does anybody know?
I must admit, I haven't got.
Does anybody know?
I think it's
House was in
10 seconds.
Yes, with the Muppets.
I'll go.
Damien steps forward gingerly, I have to say. The time was running out. Damien, the answer?
A Christmas Carol.
Lot of doubt. If it's wrong, the money is wiped away. Is the answer A Christmas Carol? Well done. £500 is up there. One more question on Charles Dickens. Another break point. Perfect start. Well done. Question 6. Charles Dickens' final unfinished novel was known as The Mystery of...
Go for it. I haven't got a clue.
Linda, straightforward. Linda?
The Mystery of Edwin Drood.
Linda says The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Is it The Mystery of Edwin Drood?
Yes.
Excellent.
Well done. Another £100. A perfect start. Linda doing very, very, very well there. We've reached the next break point. Chance to win another life. Who, where, or what is this? This film director and producer was born in Cincinnati in 1946. He studied at California State University, but dropped out to pursue a career in entertainment. His middle name is Alan. Jackie.
I'm going to guess at Quentin Tarantino.
Is the answer Quentin Tarantino? I'm afraid not, Jackie. OK, the other 5 of you are still in. He dropped out to pursue a career in entertainment. Dom?
Martin Scorsese.
Is the answer Martin Scorsese? OK, we've got 2 bookends there, just the 4 in the middle. His middle name is Alan, and he's co-founder of DreamWorks Studios. He won the best... Damien.
Go for Steven Spielberg.
Is the answer Steven Spielberg? Yes, it is. Well done, Damien. Damien wins his second life. Damien has 2 lives. He's looking very strong. 2 out of 2. Puts him in a good position. Also, he's starting to control the game because, once again, he gets to choose the next category. Inventions, football, space, kings and queens, chart toppers. Which of those do you want for the next 3 questions, Damien?
I'll go for Kings and Queens, please.
Kings and Queens. Maybe you'd like to play this as a team, maybe on your own and break away. We're going to ask that question. This is our 3rd chance to break away in the game. OK, nobody's taken one yet. Damien has 2 lives. Maybe this is his time to go. All the rest of you don't have a life. But remember, if you do break away, you can ask somebody to come and join you. Stay together as a team. Go through that line together as a team with no mistakes. £3,000 to share. Break away now. Go through the line on your own. £7,800 for you. Would anybody like to break away? Damien has chosen to break away. Damien, come and join me on the breakaway track. Bided your time. You've got 2 lives, OK? You've broken away on question 7. All right, there are 24 questions before you break through the finish line, all right? £7,800 if you can make it all the way through there. But the question is, can you get there on your own? Would it help to have one player to come and join you? All right, you get to share their knowledge, but clearly, if you go through together, you share the money.
Yeah.
So let me ask you theoretically first, no names. Would you like anybody to come and join you?
I would, please.
All right, then. Let's have a look down that line. Who would you like to ask to come and join you?
I'd like to ask Linda if she'd like to come over.
Right, OK, an interesting one. An interesting decision for you to make, Linda. You may think that you and Damien could make a dream team. You could go all the way through and share £7,800. You've certainly both looked very, very strong. Or you may think it's too early for you. Totally your decision. Linda, would you like to come and join Damien?
No, I'm going to stay with the team.
Well done.
Linda's knocked you back, Damien.
OK.
OK. In 3 questions' time, at the next break point, you'll have another chance to ask again. You've made a nice early break. It's very brave. Wish you lots of luck.
Thank you.
A lot of money at stake. Let's get through these first 3 questions on Kings and Queens. You chose the subject.
Yeah.
You have no right to be getting them wrong.
OK.
Question 7. How many of Henry VIII's wives were beheaded? Answer, Damien.
I'll go for 2.
2. Is the answer 2? OK, well done. First question, £300 is added. First question's down. Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard were the 2 that were beheaded.
OK.
Question 8. Which king was given the title Duke of Windsor on his abdication in 1936? 15 seconds. Step forward. Damien, the answer?
It was Edward the 5th.
Edward V. If the answer is Edward V, that's another one you've done. Well done, you move forward. If the answer isn't Edward V, Damien, you lose a life and take a step back.
OK.
OK, is the answer Edward V? Step back. You're about 500 years out.
Really? No.
The answer was Edward VIII. Damien, you lose a life.
OK.
Still got a life. You're still very much in the game.
OK.
All right?
Yeah.
Question 8. Which queen, played on film by Judi Dench and Kate Blanchett, was the last Tudor monarch?
I think
Damien?
that was Elizabeth I.
OK, that number's all important. Is it Elizabeth I? Well done. Up and running again.
Yeah.
£300. You're up to £1,200. All right. Another question under your belt. One question away from the break point. All right.
Yeah.
Well done. Question 9. The quote, "Let them eat cake," is commonly attributed to which French queen? Straight away, Damien.
That's Marie Antoinette.
Says Marie Antoinette. Is it Marie Antoinette? OK, well done. You've got through those first 3 questions. One major wobble there. Disappointed with that?
I was quite pleased I only lost one life because Kings and Queens. I don't know why I pressed my button to break away, to be honest with you, so I was quite glad we won.
There's a number of baffling things
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
You pressed the button, you chose the categories, and yet you struggled.
Yeah.
All right, as it stands, have £1,500, OK? You've racked the money up a little bit for the following pack, because if he fails, remember, the money can come back across to you, and you move up to where he finished. We have reached a break point. That means there's a chance to win a life. Lots of reasons to work hard for this. You're all against each other. First one to buzz in and answer correctly will get this life. Who, where, or what is this? This sportsman was born in Kentucky in 1942. He won a gold medal at the 1960 Olympic Games in Rome and became a world champion in his sport in 1964. In 1967, he was convicted of refusing induction to the armed forces. Linda.
Muhammad Ali, or Cassius Clay, as he was
OK,
then.
Linda goes for Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay. Is the answer Muhammad Ali? Well done, Linda, well done. So, Linda, you win a life. Now, Linda, you can bring a new life into the game, or you can take one from Damien. Do you want to bring a new life in, or take Damien's from him?
I'm going to take Damien's from him.
OK. So, Damien, you lose that life. Linda, you have a life. So, Damien, you've lost the 2 lives you had when you broke away.
OK.
You had asked Linda to come and join you. Now,
I don't know what she's got against me, to be
it's
honest.
it's all turned around. Linda, you get to choose the next subject category. Another possible way to hurt Damien. The subjects left are inventions, football, space and chart toppers. As it stands, Damien is answering the next 3 questions, although they could very well come across if Damien makes a mistake. Your choice, Linda. What's the next category?
I'll choose space.
Space. The next 3 questions are on space. We're at a break point. You have the chance to ask somebody to come and join you. You've been knocked back once by Linda. We've not been in the game very long. It's difficult to know the relative strengths of everybody who's over there. Do you feel you can go it alone, or do you want to ask somebody to come and join you?
I'll ask somebody to come and join me again, please.
OK. Who would you like to ask?
I'll ask Dom if he wants to come over.
All right, Dom. Dom's answered quite a few correct. Dom, would you like to come and join Damien on the breakaway track?
I think I'm going to have to decline at the moment. Sorry, Damien.
Good move, Dom.
Sorry.
Oh, Damien, you have been left and hung out to dry. Time to prove them wrong.
OK.
3 questions coming up on space. Question 10. What's the name of the lunar sea on which Armstrong and Aldrin's Apollo 11 space mission landed in 1969? 15 seconds. Straight away, answer.
Sea of Tranquility.
Sea of Tranquility. Is it the Sea of Tranquility? Well done, well done. Another £300. We're up to £1,800. If nothing else, he is increasing the money for you should he drop out. Well done, Damien.
Thank you.
Next question on space. Question 11. Which Russian space station was launched in 1986 and brought back to Earth in 2001? 15 seconds to answer. Damien steps forward. Answer, Damien.
The only one I can think of is Mia.
OK. Is it Mia? Another £300. We break the 2,000 barrier, 2,100. Doing
Okay.
very, very nicely. One more question. We've got a chance to win a life, got a chance to ask somebody to join you. But I have to stress, you must get it right. If you get it wrong, you are out.
Yeah.
Question 12. The Great Red Spot is a feature of which planet? Straight away, he steps forward. Answer.
Jupiter.
Very confident answer. Is Jupiter, correct. Well done, well
Excellent.
done. Linda chose the topic for you.
Thanks,
You
Linda.
did very, very well. He's added £900, £2,400. There are still 2 lives to be picked up in this game. Damien could pick them both up and go all the way through. Key moment again. Who, where, or what is this? This TV sitcom, which started life as a comedy playhouse in 1962 with the title The Offer, featured over 50 editions, 2 feature films. Damien.
Let's have a guess at Hancock's Half Hour.
OK, Damien goes for Hancock's Half Hour. If this is wrong, Damien, you're frozen out of this. You cannot win this life. If it's right, you have a life. You're further strengthened. Is the answer Hancock's Half Hour? No. OK, so between the other 5. It featured over 50 editions, 2 feature films and a radio series. Written by Ray Galton and Alan Simpson, the main characters had the middle names Kitchener and Ladysmith. And the theme... Linda.
Steptoe and Son.
Linda says Steptoe and Son. If it's Steptoe and Son, Linda has a second life. Is it Steptoe and Son? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Linda gets a life. Well done. Let me ask you a question, Damien. Of all the people, is she the last one you wanted to get the life?
Basically, yeah.
So, Linda, you chose space last time, and he did rather well with it. It's your turn to choose the subject again. Here's what's left. Inventions, football, chart toppers.
Right, let's have chart toppers.
Here we go for chart toppers. The next 3 questions are chart toppers. Damien, would you like to ask somebody to come and join you?
No, I'll carry on my own on this one.
Okay. Well, look, you're doing very well. Continue on the way you're going. £7,800 will be yours.
Great.
Simple as that. Question 13. Who topped both the US and UK album charts in 2011 with their album Born This Way? Straight away, steps forward. Answer.
I think it's Lady Gaga.
Is it Lady Gaga? Well done. Another £300 goes up to £2,700. They still think that money's going to be theirs. Got to prove them wrong. You have done so far. Question 14. Who duetted on the 1991 UK chart topper Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me? Straight away, steps forward. Damien.
It's Elton John and George Michael.
Was it Elton John and George Michael? Seems a bit sad to ask you questions about duets when no one will come and join you.
I know, it is a bit.
It's a bit hard.
Nice solo question.
Yeah. Right, one more. On chart toppers, you're doing wonderfully well. OK, the money is ticking over. £3,000 now. They've got their eyes on it. But so's he. Don't worry about that. Question 15. Which Beatles single begins, picture yourself in a boat on a river? 15 seconds. Steps forward, Damien.
Just singing it through, I think it's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Is it Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Yes, it is. Another £300. £3,300. He's travelled a long way, considering you took a life off him as well. The final life question now. Linda has 2 lives. Those lives are only useful if you're over here. For the final life. Who, where, or what is this? This bridge was designed by John Augustus Roebling and was built between 1869 and 1883. Its 1,595-foot main span was the longest in the world until 1890. It was the first bridge to use steel for cable wire with its... Damien.
Let's have a guess at the 4th bridge.
We're going to go for the 4th bridge. Is it the 4th bridge? Between the remaining 5 of you. Its deck supported by forces... Linda.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
Linda says the Golden Gate Bridge. If she gets this right, she's got 3 lives. She's really going to be looking strong. You've earned all that money. You make a mistake, she could come back into the game and canter away with it. Is it the Golden Gate Bridge? It's not. During its construction, explosives were used inside a pneumatic caisson for the first time. It was celebrated by Hart Crane in his epic poem of the American nation, The Bridge, in which he said its curvature could lend a myth to God. Located in New York, it spans... Catherine.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Catherine says the Brooklyn Bridge, with more doubt than I've ever seen in a face in my life. Is it the Brooklyn Bridge? Yes, it is.
Well done.
Yes, it is. Catherine, I'd kind of forgotten you were here. Well done. Catherine has got it right. Catherine wins a life. But Catherine, do you want a new life to come in, or would you like to take a life off Linda? Linda could be a big ally to you, but also she could be a big threat to you. Your decision, a new life in or a life from Linda?
I hate to do it, but I'm going to steal from Linda. She's too strong.
Okay.
She's still got an extra life, so I'm going to have one of them.
All right. So Linda
Sorry.
loses a life. Catherine gains a life. All right, Catherine, your chance to choose the next subject. Remember, they're going to be being answered by Damien. Inventions or football, Catherine?
I'm going to go for inventions.
You're going to go for inventions. Do you think he'll struggle with inventions?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think he'd be good on football, do you?
Yeah.
All right. Next 3 questions are going to be on inventions, Damien. All right?
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'd rather have had football. Much rather have had.
OK, well, it looks like you may have made the right decision. But, Damien, the question is, can you get through there on your own? You do have a chance now to ask somebody to come and join you. Would you like to ask somebody to come and join you?
Yes, I'll ask somebody.
Go on, who would you like to ask to join you?
I think Derek's got to look a bit of an inventor around it. I can imagine Derek fiddling around with his screwdriver and that sort of thing. So I'll ask Derek if he fancies coming along.
OK, Derek, would you like to come and join Damien on the breakaway track?
I'm afraid not, mate. Sorry.
I think the trouble is, isn't it, with you not having a life,
That's it.
they don't believe you can go the whole way. The lives are just there if you make errors. Make no errors, £7,800 could be yours.
Yep.
And then they'll be regretting not coming with you, trust me. The subject is inventions. The question is 16. What surname is shared by the inventor of vulcanised rubber and a former Coronation Street actress? 10 seconds. Inventor of vulcanised rubber. OK, step forward. Answer?
Goodyear.
Goodyear. Stretched for that.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
was sort of
right?
thinking about. I needed the 15 seconds to think about that one.
All right,
so-
then. Is Goodyear the correct answer? Yes, it is. Well done. You keep setting him all these tests and tasks. He keeps facing up to them and responding well. Another £300. £3,600. Another question down. 2 away from the next break point. Question 17. Which British computer scientist is generally credited as the inventor of the World Wide Web? 15 seconds. OK, step forward. Time was running out. Answer?
Robert Smith.
You go for Robert Smith. OK. How confident are you?
Not at all confident. I just picked 2 names.
Is the answer Robert Smith? OK, you need to step back. Did you know over there? You didn't know. You didn't know. The answer was Tim Berners-Lee. Robert Smith. I could see the confusion. Lead singer of The Cure.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, then. Damien, I'm afraid that means you've done very, very well, but you've done it for them. You've been very brave. Damien,
OK.
you're out of the game. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Sorry, Damien.
So you're all back in. You felt that you would be. Come and join me on question 17. He's done a job for you there. £3,600 goes across to you. That's now yours to share from now on. All that tension, you picked him off well. You kept winning the lives. You kept changing the subjects. You kept the pressure on him, although he went a lot further than I think you all thought that he would. Now, it feels a great relief, doesn't it, to be back in the game. The money is there, but the pressure is not off. On that side of the track, you get one question wrong, that money goes down to 0. You still need to do well. Question 17. In 1867, which Swedish scientist patented dynamite?
Nobel. OK.
Derek steps forward. Linda, very quick to answer. The answer, Derek?
Alfred Nobel.
Alfred Nobel is the answer. Alfred Nobel. Yes, it is. Well done. Well done indeed. Another £100. £3,700. Another question down. Question 18. What is the surname of the Hungarian inventor of the ballpoint pen?
Right. Is it?
Yeah.
Dom steps forward. The Dom, the answer?
Okay, we think it's biro.
Biro is the answer. Biro.
Guys.
Forward. Well done. £3,800. Successfully negotiated those first 2 questions when it was all or nothing. Linda, I noticed, was very quick to answer both of those questions. The next subject is football. This is the final subject category. You kept it away from Damien, but maybe you were keeping it away from yourselves. Don't know how confident you are on football. Maybe that will influence your decision. If you were thinking about breaking away, well, you're going to have to make that decision now, because here comes that question. Now, we've seen with Damien how quickly the money goes up over this side. You can stick together over that side, and you've worked very well so far. You've been tempted and you've stayed together again and again and again. You could go through the line together and share £5,000. Damien has pushed that money up. That's £1,000 each. Or someone can break away now, go through the finish line, £7,400 for themselves. It's time to make the decision. Would anybody like to break away? Maybe you've stayed together because you all love each other very, very, very much. Or maybe you've stayed together because you're a little bit frightened of the football questions. Or maybe you've stayed together because you have a plan and you're going to stick to it and you're going to break away later. We don't know. You have to trust each other. But for the moment, the subject is football. Question 19. Which professional English Football League team has a day of the week in its name?
OK.
Derek steps forward. The answer, Derek?
Sheffield Wednesday, Nick.
Is the answer Sheffield Wednesday?
Yes, come on, guys.
It is. Another £100. More importantly, no error was made. £3,900. First question on football out of the way. Do any of you feel confident on football?
No.
All right, then. Got to get the answers right, though. Question 20. In 2011, which football team reached the FA Cup final for the first time in its history?
Oh, my goodness. Does anyone know?
FA Cup final. Oh
Who was in
my
the final?
gosh.
Chelsea.
I don't know. I know.
5 seconds. 2011.
City. I don't know if it's
You've got to go. Step forward. One of you. Dom.
Heard it at the end. Man City.
OK, you've gone for Man City. If you're wrong, that money is wiped away. Is the answer Manchester City? Take a step back, Dom, take a step back. Manchester City did indeed play in the 2011 FA Cup final against Stoke City.
Just talked about it. Oh, you joking?
Stoke City's first ever FA Cup final. I'm nearly as gutted as you to be reminded of that, but I'm not going to be as upset as you are when you see that £3,900 goes down to 0. This could change everything. This could change the way you're thinking of playing as a team. This could change who's going to break away when. One thing it definitely changes is your potential winnings if you were to stay together. Go down to £1,100. First of all, we've got to get to the first break point. We're still on question 20. Which team won the 2010-2011 Scottish Premier League?
Anyone know anything? Scottish teams.
Rangers or Celtic, isn't it? Do you think it's Rangers?
10 seconds to go.
Yeah,
9.
Go for it, go on.
Derek steps forward. The answer, Derek?
Complete guess. Rangers.
Going to go for Rangers. Is the answer Rangers? Yes, it is. Step forward. We're up and running again. There is money on the board. There will be something for tea tonight. If you're still here when we get through, of course. Question 21. Which former England footballer managed the Republic of Ireland's team at the 1990 and 1994 World Cups?
Go, Linda.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
10 seconds to go. Linda.
Jackie Charlton.
Linda says Jackie Charlton. Was it Jack Charlton?
Well done, Linda.
Well done. £200, and we've reached that break point. You were nervous about football as a topic, and it tripped you up. We have reached the final run-in. Just 9 questions remain, OK? From this point on, the questions are pot luck. And because we're at that tense part of the game, you have 30 seconds to answer each question. But also, we're at the next break point. I'm going to ask you a breakaway question. If you continue through on your own, get all of those questions correct, stay as a team, you will share £1,100. If you were to break away now on your own through the finish line, £2,900 for yourself. You have a chance to ask somebody to join you. 5 seconds to decide. Does anybody want to break away? Right. A lot of chatter there, Catherine.
I know.
What were you saying to Dom?
He looked a bit shifty. I was saying, I was hoping he wouldn't go, and he was kind of going. I'm all right.
Are you the whip in this? Are you making sure everybody does the right thing, keeping them in line? Don't you dare think about breaking out.
I'm just thinking about the team, and we've all worked hard together, and I want us to all go across the line together.
I bet you do, Catherine. You haven't answered a question correctly yet. I'm joking. I'm joking. You've got a life. It's true. You're in a strong position. Potluck. 30 seconds to answer. Question 22. The word paparazzi comes from which language?
Italian. Yeah, shall I go for it?
Yeah.
Jackie.
Italian.
Italian is the answer. Italian. Well done, well done, well done. OK, that's nice. You're working nicely. Another £100, £300. That's good. We should feel good. Question 23. In terms of population, what is the second largest US city after New York?
Second largest.
30 seconds.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles, yeah.
Are you absolutely sure?
In Chicago.
23 seconds.
Yeah, go for it, because all the actors and...
20
So I
seconds.
guess
Yeah, it's a big guess. It's a big guess.
Dom, lots of discussion. What's the answer?
we think it's Los Angeles.
OK. Is the answer Los Angeles? Of course it is. Of course it is. Well done. Good teamwork as well. Again, first answer came out, you were going, yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Dom came with the Los Angeles, and you realised he was right. Question 24. Celebrated as a carnival around the world, what do the words Mardi Gras translate as in English?
Fat Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday.
9 seconds. Linda steps forward. Linda.
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday is the answer. Fat Tuesday. Well done. Well done. OK, that's the first bit done. And potluck. But, and I know you won't dream of it, I know that you've agreed to stick together. I know that Catherine will give you a good kicking if you don't. But we have to ask the breakaway question. £1,100 between the 5 of you if you stick together and don't make any errors. If you were to break away now, £2,300 for you on your own if you don't ask anybody to come and join you. 5 seconds. Does anybody want to break away? Well.
I can't believe you.
Let's pull you out before Catherine gives you a slap. Jackie, come and join me on the breakaway track.
Thank you.
Jackie, you have broken away on question 24. There are 6 questions left. Now, Jackie, if you were to go through that line on your own, £2,300 in your hand for yourself, do you feel that maybe you could do with some help.
I'd like to invite Linda to come and join me and share the money.
Linda, would you like to come and join Jackie?
Yes, I would.
Thank you, Linda.
So, doubly spurned, Catherine. Linda comes and joins Jackie on the breakaway track. OK, the situation is this, ladies. 6 questions to go. Linda has a life. Get them right, £300 each time. Any error, they get the chance either to send you home, Jackie, or Linda to take a life off yours. Catherine, vengeance might be yours. The wrath of Catherine could be visited upon the breakaway track. Question 25.
Come on,
Vivaldi's violin concertos Quattro Stagioni are known by what name in English?
4 Seasons.
Step forward if you know the answer. Linda steps forward. The answer, Linda.
4 Seasons.
4 Seasons. Is it the 4 Seasons? Okay, Jackie steps forward. £800. OK, another £300 each time. £300 goes on. We're looking at 2,300. Life is still there. Are we ready?
Yes.
Question 26. What confection is used to cover a Battenberg cake?
Is it marzipan?
Yes.
Step forward when you know. Jackie steps forward. Jackie,
It's marzipan.
is it marzipan? Yes, it is.
Come on, Linda.
Come and join her, Linda. Another £300. £1,100. Question 27. In which year did British tennis player Virginia Wade win Wimbledon?
Go. I don't know this one.
1977.
Is it 1977?
Well done.
It is.
Thank
Well
you.
done. The Jubilee year, 1977. Well done. 3 out of 3. £900 has been added. £1,400 is there. Question 28. Which Rodgers and Hammerstein musical features the song There's Nothing Like a Dame?
South Pacific.
Go.
Linda steps forward. The answer, Linda.
It's South Pacific.
Is it South Pacific? Please step forward.
away,
Well
Linda.
done. Another £300. £1,700. OK, we're not there yet. Remember, 1 incorrect answer. You have a decision to make over there about Jackie going home or Linda losing a life. Question 29. How many US presidents are carved into the side of Mount Rushmore?
Is it 4? Go 4. I don't know the answer.
Linda steps forward. Linda.
4.
4. Is the answer 4?
Thank you, Linda. This is why I
Well
picked Linda.
done. Well done. Yes, you were right to pick Linda.
That's right to pick Linda.
OK.
Well done, Linda.
One more question.
There's the line.
There is the line. Step through that line. If you get it right, you have £2,300 to share between you. Question 30. Which rapper scored UK #1s with his singles Written in the Stars and Pass Out?
I don't know any rap songs. We've got 30 seconds. Tiny Temper's a rapper I know. I know Jay-Z's American.
25 seconds.
Tiny Temper's the one I know.
22 seconds.
Should we go Tiny- let's go
21
Tiny
seconds.
Temper.
Jackie steps forward.
We're going to go with Tiny Temper.
If the answer's Tiny Temper, step through that line. You have won £2,300. If it's not, step back. Is the answer Tiny Temper? £2,300 come over here. Look at the money. Who would have thought you would have won that money on a rap question?
Strategy and knowledge.
Very good. A wonderful, wonderful, complex game, and I feel there may be blood backstage. Join us next time when 6 more players must decide between safety in numbers or standing out from the crowd. Goodbye. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Anita could haggle her way out of a paper bag. Witness her in action. Antiques Road Trip is next here on BBC Two. Or carry on quizzing with Alexander Armstrong. Pointless is getting started over on BBC One now.